Alright, people, E3 2018 is almost over, and there's games, alright? Oh, Jesus hell. I'm doing this as another narrative video thingy. I did one on the Division 2 release a while back. I will also get around to the Division 2 in this video. But let's start out by some of the AAA titles that I'm really looking forward to. And some of the games I'm actually going to play. Battlefield 5. Surprise! I haven't really talked about Battlefield on this channel, and there's a reason for that. The reason is that it's one of those AAA titles that really, you know, it's out there. A lot of people know it. It is fun to play, but it's repetitive, and I can get super competitive in Battlefield. I'm just running some gameplay in the background right now of Battlefield 1. I haven't played it for about 6 months, and I jumped straight in, got 2 pretty good wins, was in top 10 in both of the games. But yeah, Battlefield 5, here we go, come on, into it, come on, come on. God damn it, Wiggly. First of all, the gameplay we saw looks awesome. It looks a little like Battlefield 1, but with a new HUD. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, Battlefield 1 is one of the better Battlefield games in my opinion, but I haven't played Battlefield 4, remember that. I played the original Battlefield, you know, Battlefield 1942, and I played a shit ton of Battlefield 2 back in the days. Then I kind of left PC gaming for a while and returned some years ago. But the gameplay looks amazing. I think the whole, you know, restricted ammo and health thing combined with the callouts and new spotting system kind of makes it a new kind of game. So far, you know, gameplay in this genre has been kind of the restoring health and back to full and you know, passively picking stuff up. And I think the active part in this game is going to change a lot when it comes to how people actually play the game. And the big thing about Battlefield 5 this time is that EA has learned from their mistakes. Or at least they put on a facade that shows they learned from their mistakes. There's no payable DLCs, there's no loot boxes. They will primarily focus on the cosmetic items. I think it's a nice grown-up move of them, and it's about freaking time. I mean, if we look at some of the AAA titles over the years that had a massive success, I mean, I would like to mention GTA 5. You know, Rockstar, they're doing a pretty good job about not forcing people to buy their stuff. I mean, GTA 5 has been around for a lot of years now. And yes, they're not developing content anymore for some of the older consoles, but I mean, when a game's been out for that long, you need to cut some corners somewhere, you know? You need to control your own software. So I respect that. Rockstar, good job, but let's get back to Battlefield. The big elephant in the room when it comes to Battlefield is the Battle Royale. Now, I watched the keynote, and when they said that Battle Royale would be coming to Battlefield, I got furious. A lot of people did. We saw Twitter explode. The feeds were... Jesus hell, people. And I'll admit, I was one of them. I wrote a comment on a thread saying, well, I'm just saving $60 later this year. But then I kind of, you know, came to my senses, and I tweeted David Sirland. Now, David is a producer on Battlefield 5, and he's also been working on the incursions for Battlefield 1. And I just tweeted him and said that I was really nervous about this because I was concerned. I mean, Battle Royale was suddenly the big hook for Battlefield 5. And I was concerned about that it was going to get too much focus. I don't mind people playing Battle Royale games. I mean, knock yourself out, and everyone else for that matter. Whatever floats your goat. I don't give a shit. Go play it. But I felt that one of the games that I really like and enjoy was suddenly changing its focus. And, you know, people don't like change. We want improvements, but we don't want change. What the hell is wrong with us? I tweeted him, and we tweeted a bit back and forth. And he linked me to some pretty interesting gameplay videos for the Grand Operations. And it looks pretty good. I mean, it's nice. But during our tweeting back and forth, he explained things a bit for me, and I do understand why they're doing this, because Battle Royale is the tip of the iceberg these days. It's the new black. I mean, come on, you guys are watching YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. I shouldn't have to explain this. People can play all the Battle Royale they want. The people like me who care about the historical battles, the more realistic setting, you know, there will still be some for us. And when I say realistic setting, okay, I'm not talking about women with bionic hands. I don't care if they're in the game. They can be in the game. It's cosmetic items only, okay? It's what they're going to make their money on. If EA is putting a lady in the game with a prosthetic hands, and that's making me not pay for DLCs, I'm okay with that. I mean, she can be my teammate. I don't give a shit. So to everyone out there complaining about the woman with the hook hand thingy in the trailer, guys, that character or those customization options are the things making you not pay for stuff. Okay, that's what makes this free, unless you're going to buy it, of course. That's up to you. I won't get into that. But I'm really looking forward to Battlefield 5. David really cleared out some of the blurriness in my vision, and I think I'm going to enjoy that game. So I have that to look forward to. But I'm also looking forward to some of the Easter eggs. I'm pretty excited because I know EA likes to put them in the Battlefield games. I mean, we've seen that with Battlefield 1, right? But Battlefield, the original one, Battlefield 1942, was also about the Second World War. I'm hoping there will be some Easter eggs for, us older people who played it when it launched back in the days. I believe it was 2002, something like that, 2001-ish. So hopefully they will, give us some treats as well. But it releases on October 19th. Apparently players with the deluxe edition will be able to play from October 16th, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. But yeah, there's a lot of great videos out there. The EA Game Changers are putting out a lot of good information at the moment, so go check them out. I will link a few of the videos in the description. And on to the next one. Now, Bethesda. What are you doing? What are you doing? Fallout 76. Looks like we are heading to West Virginia. When I saw the trailer, I wasn't, blown away at first because it looked like Fallout 4, new graphics, higher texture detail, all in all a polished Fallout 4. But then I saw more than one player and I thought, okay, you piqued my interest. What is this? There's been a lot of talk about the new Fallout and I've seen a couple of interviews. Apparently, mods will still be a part of Fallout. It won't be from launch, but it will come down the road. They're still trying to figure out how to do it on the online service thingy. So we'll see what happens, okay? They still have a couple of months to fix that stuff. But apparently, most of it will be online, It will be open world with other peoples. There won't be any NPCs. There will only be other players, which is kind of interesting. And it makes me wonder about the plot of the game. Because if they have big open worlds, multiplayer, and there's no direct plot, it's going to be a mix of GTA 5 Online and Rust. I mean, people are just gonna fuck it up for you. Especially if there are more players than you, or I can just see a lot of griefing in this, okay? And I'm not too happy about that, but Bethesda are saying that they're working on some different options, opportunities, things to do to make it a good experience for everyone. I mean, they have to say that because they're trying to sell a product here, okay? And so far it's working on me, but I'm still skeptical. And one of the things I'm really skeptical about is the tactical nukes they're putting on the map, because apparently you can fire nukes at each other. That's going to be a shit show if everybody's running around with launch codes. Anyway, I'm sure they will try to work some of this out. I mean, this is a whole new road for Bethesda. So I understand why they're doing this. If you look at the timeline for the Fallout games, we are getting Fallout 76 pretty quickly after we got Fallout 4. So I believe a lot of the stuff from Fallout 4 will be reused in Fallout 76. I'm okay with that because I clocked a lot of hours on Fallout 4 and I love the game, and I'm one of the few that actually likes the building mechanics, okay? Come on, hate me. Oh, yes, I can feel you. I can feel your anger. But seriously, I think it's going to be good as long as people don't expect more than what the game is. And as it is now, I see it as kind of a mix between GTA 5 Online, Rust in a nuclear wasteland. So maybe there will be a lot of griefing, maybe not. I do not know. But I'm actually thinking about streaming this when it comes out, because I've been thinking about getting back into streaming. And I think this would be a good game to do that with, because it's open world, multiplayer. I could see some good things happening. Oh yeah, also the engine has gotten a kind of a revamp. There's some improvements in detailing, draw distance and all that kind of stuff. I hope it won't be too resource demanding, since the prices and graphics cards are still only for oil sheikhs living in Dubai. So yeah, please be nice to us, Bethesda. Please don't make everybody upgrade the rig because of this. I think the best selling card at the moment is a GTX 1060. So rip, I guess. Anyway, it will be available from November 14th this year, 2018. Okay, right around the corner. And I will take a week vacation when that time comes. Okay, the last game I'm going to talk about is The Division 2. If you watched the video I made earlier about The Division 2, you know I have plans of playing this game. I will get into that in a bit, but first let me talk a bit about the game. So apparently the virus has spread to Washington, D.C., and the game is taking place 6 months after the situation we had in New York. And we're going to save the president. It's still cover-based, but it's in a new setting. The whole color scheme of the game is a bit different. It's not as gritty as it was before, and I like it. It's more appealing, and I'm looking forward to it. They also have some changes regarding the perks you get for your character. Apparently, you're not selecting perks like in the base of operations in the first game. You are selecting what kind of way you want to specialize your character, and I think they have 3 classes now: sharpshooter, demolitionist, and survivalist. And each class has some kind of special weapon like crossbow and grenade launcher, 50 cal sniper rifle. That's for the sharpshooter, by the way. So I'm not sure what that's going to be about, but I'm looking forward to getting more information. I know there's a lot of videos out there. I will link some of them in the description of this, whatever the hell this kind of video is. Go check them out. They're good videos. I have a lot of my information from them, and they are also showing the gameplay. I'm not showing gameplay from the games or the trailers because I kind of want to put my material out there and not, just grab something from a trailer. So I want to get my own shit out there. And yeah, they have changed the inventory system. Praise Jeebus. Mods are no longer taking up inventory space, and they can be equipped once they've been unlocked through the progress system. But in general, the inventory system looks a bit like it did in the original game. I'm still hoping for Massive to change this in the future, so it will be easier to navigate in and compare your gear pieces and not delete shit by accident, and basically just get a better overview. And speaking of Massive, fucking love those guys, okay? I think Massive is doing a super great job when it comes to listening and involving their community. They're kind of taking the same path as EA here. All the DLCs coming in the first year will be free. I think it's 3 or 4 DLCs, not sure about that. But I like this trend in video games. I mean, it's almost like when you buy something, you actually get the entire product. That's weird, right? Jesus Christ. Imagining buying a pizza and only getting the crust. That would be a cruel world, wouldn't it? Okay, enough about the sarcasm. I'm not that kind of guy. Actually, yes, I am. I am a very sarcastic guy, and... god damn it. I really fucking hate payable DLCs, okay? I do not like it, but sometimes if you find a game you really like, that's how they hook you, that's how they get you. And I admit, I'm one of those people, I pay for the DLCs because I want the content. I want the game I'm actually buying. That's also why when I buy a game on Steam, I see the price and I say, okay, might cost $40, $50, $60, okay? But I'm also aware that it's only, half the price of the game. To get the DLCs and to get all the content, you have to pay at least twice the amount. So, yeah, good job, Massive. Thank you for listening, and I promise to buy The Division 2. Even though I have 2 copies of the original game, for Xbox and PC. And I have premium passes for both. See, I'm a double idiot. Fuck me. Anyway, back to the game. So with The Division 2, the end game is in focus. The end game was also the focus in the original game, because it was all about the grind up to level 30, where you could basically start grinding for gear you wanted to keep. So it's kind of riding the same wave. We also get a story mode, so I'm really looking forward to that. Now, my plans for this game is to cover the game's story mode. I probably won't upload anything after that because I'm not much of a Dark Zone fan. I can find better things to spend my time on than being on a healing train in the Dark Zone running in circles. So, yeah, I'm hoping the Dark Zone will be more cover-based and it will be more balanced, but I don't think it will be. It's a real difficult thing to do with this kind of game because the tiers of the gear are so different and the play style, and holy hell. But yeah, the Dark Zone was one of the biggest hurdles I had in the original game, which is also why the footage in the background is not of the Dark Zone. Enjoy. I don't mind people playing in the Dark Zone, by the way. I mean, people can play all they want. Just as I said with the new Battlefield, I don't mind what other people are doing. People can play whatever they want. I don't give a shit. So, go ahead. If that's your thing, it's your thing. I mean, who the hell is going to stop you? So, just because it's not something for me doesn't mean it's not something for anyone, okay? You're an individual. You have your own mindset. You know what you want to do. So, go out there and do that thing. I believe in you, my friend. But yeah, The Division 2 will be out March 15th next year. So yeah, that's kind of it. That's all I really wanted to talk to you guys about. I mean, it's not much. It's something, but it's not much. I just wanted to give you guys a small update on what you could expect from me in the coming year with these titles. But let's just make it perfectly clear. I'm not abandoning 7 Days to Die. I do not intend on abandoning Subnautica. I know it's been a while since I played that game. I will be coming back to it. Right now I'm finishing up the recordings leading up to the day 70 Horde in 7 Days to Die. So I will record until the Horde on day 70, and then I'm just gonna, you know, roll with it, see what happens. Hopefully we will have Alpha 17 by then. So a lot of exciting stuff is coming up. But guys, that's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to say. I'm glad you listened to me. If you laughed at me, that's okay. I'm used to that. If you didn't like it, that's okay as well. I mean, you're a person, you have opinions. That's cool. I have opinions too, and I put mine on public display in videos. Anyway, I'm off, guys. Thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!